What was on the playing cards? Nudes.
There was nude playing cards. Okay, I did not know that. Nintendo is missing out. We need some Samus Aran nude cards. You know what I mean? Some Zelda ones.
There's no way the calculator people made the Javelin anti-tank weapon. Oh my gosh, they did. And it actually kind of makes sense.
Why?
You see, Texas...
I mean, I can kind of get why they like made the calculator and then they could do something like really math heavy, like building the Javelin rocket, but...
Instruments isn't actually the calculator people. They're the semiconductor and microprocessor people, and that's why this makes sense, because every single...
Okay, Texas Instruments. The instruments of war.
Javelin missile has 250 microprocessors on it, which make it do its really fancy fly thing.
Oh, $78,000 per missile. How many do they fire?
If you don't know what I'm talking about, most anti-tanker rocket launchers go from point A to point B in a straight line, not the Javelin.
Yeah, this one does like this weird shape of where it kind of goes to a maximum height, coasts, and then like slams back down.
Goes straight up in the air, goes WWE from the top rope and lands on the top of the tank. And the reason why they did that is because tanks are way less armored at the top. They expect to damage...
The thing is though, right, these Javelins, I think they're super cool. You use them a lot in Call of Duty, but how often does the United States use them in actual war now? Because they haven't had like real tank warfare in like decades. The only stuff I can think of is like the Gulf War, but the Javelin was around then, I think. I know they got to still make them, just have them in reserve in case, I don't know, they fight with the British again. But like, now they've got drones and stuff as well, which are way cheaper than Javelins. I wonder what's gonna happen to the Javelin going forward.
Come from the front and the side, so they armored those pieces, and they were like, nothing's ever gonna come from above, right, Javelin?
You're goddamn right.
Even if they like do all the tank armor though, I imagine like a normal rocket is still pretty dangerous. I know like RPGs, what kills you isn't the explosion, it's like the plasma that like outburst later.
That's why it kind of makes sense that Texas Instruments designed the Javelin. And to be fair, when I hear the words Texas Instruments, this is mostly what I picture, and it makes me terrified of a Texas orchestra.
General Electric, what you making there, bud?
GE makes nothing anymore.
I like things that spin. Aw, buddy, what spinning things have you made? Oh, you know, like washing
machines, jet engines.
Jet engines, and
It's so funny that pretty much any company that has made a washing machine has also gone on to make a jet engine.
the Gatling guns to put on the jet engines.
Oh, Gatling guns?
My lord, what does it shoot?
It fires this at 65 rounds a second.
The little one, right? The little one?
No, the sound of a Gatling gun is crazy. It sounds literally unnatural, like the A10 Warthog. Like, it just sounds wrong.
The big one, and it comes in explosive versions.
Electric, what happens to the people?
They become a red mist.
Yeah, there's nothing left of those people when that hits.
That's why we have the washing machine. I like things that spin.
Glock, what are you making, buddy?
Well, we make the 45 and the 9mm.
Oh, the German accent?
The 380 and the 22.
Do you make anything that doesn't hurt things?
Horse insemination.
What?
Why? Do they just like things that penetrate things?
Insemination.
Oh, that is some powerful eye contact, but why?
My father always told me eye contact is an important part.
No, I mean the other thing. How were they related at all?
They're both about shooting things into other things.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we like
Inseminating
horses,
them
we
with
don't
bullets
like people.
and cow sperm.
horse you didn't
Bull
like.
sperm. There's no such thing as cow sperm, is there?
You ever met a person you didn't
Cows
like?
are girls, bulls are boys.
Yeah, so just let me know if you want to make horses or remove people. I'm free till 5, so we got time.
Mitsubishi, what do you make, buddy?
I'm
Mostly cars? Didn't they used to make like TVs and radios? Oh no, Mitsubishi, they made a bunch of warships and airplanes for World War II, right?
to share things with other people.
Yeah, like what?
We make cars and freezers that can share food with other people, as well as escalators and elevators. We also make robots, which is cool.
Oh, I didn't know they made robots. I thought that was mostly a Honda thing.
Cool, anything else?
Nope, just zero.
Nothing.
The fighter
No,
planes.
Zero, which ironically has 2 of a lot of things. 2 20mm cannons, 2 machine guns, and 2 130.
It's interesting. At the beginning of World War II, like the Japanese Air Force absolutely dominated the US Air Force, like almost entirely. Like it was very difficult for the United States to like fight back until they got their manufacturing online and learned all the lessons from the zero.
Bombs.
What does that share with other people?
The glory of the Empire of Japan.
Did anybody ask for that?
No, they were very unhappy about it. But now we make satellites.
They make satellites now?
do those share?
Oh no, I did the joke. I did the they fly now? I even did it in the same intonation. God damn, I hate that flipping movie.
Anime?
Why?
So that people forget about the glory of the Empire of Japan.
Hey, Nintendo, what have you made, bud?
So Nintendo used to make a card game. They used to do like magic trick stuff. They've obviously done consoles. They did that handheld. They did some like weird electronic stuff as well. Can't remember what else they did. They had a hotel. I remember that originally.
Video games and children's toys. We used to run a taxi cab service now.
What? Oh yes, I know that they had love hotels. I remember that. I did not know they had a taxi cab service. I bet that was like a quiet earner for them.
Hotels. We also used to make playing cards.
What were the love hotels used for?
Whatever the nice guys in suits that had money and also weapons wanted. But it was great because we could take them to the love hotels with our taxis and bring them back and help
Yeah.
us sell our planes.
And then they could go there and play video games. That's exactly all they do. That's all they're doing in the love hotels is playing Nintendo games, I assure you.
Cards.
It's funny, when I lived in Japan, because I lived there for a period of time, it was pretty weird to be like in Japan and be like, oh, nice little places, love hotel. Oh, nice places, love hotel. It's like, there's a point, particularly in Tokyo, where obviously there's districts where there's loads of them. But once you kind of know what to look for, you kind of see them pretty much everywhere. I believe, I don't know how true this is, I just heard this years ago, is that the hotels are so popular because so many people, young people in particular, live with their parents for much longer than they do in the West. Even though I know in the West more and more people are staying at home because, like, you know, economy's fucked. But that is the reason why like love hotels in Japan predominantly exist, is what I've heard, is that it gives like the young people a place where they can go and do that without like, you know, mom, pop being like upstairs or whatever.
What was on the playing cards?
Nudes.
There was nude playing cards. Okay, I did not know that. Nintendo is missing out. We need some Samus Aran nude cards. You know what I mean?
This doesn't still affect the things
Zelda
you make today
ones.
for children, right?
Have you ever played Paper Mario or any Metroid game? We have an entire
See, there we go.
series called Smash. Do you not know that?
I've
Okay, just one more thing. How do you get better Pokemon in the
heard Metroid Prime 4 sucks, sadly.
Pokemon games?
Well, you leave your Pokemon at a hotel with Ditto, which you never have to take out because it'll breed with anything. And then you get a better...
Sounds like a love hotel to me. Let me know if you need some playing cards for
I love hotel for Pokemon. Nice.
Hey, Rolls-Royce, what do you make?
Oh, see, now I used to work for Rolls-Royce Aerospace. I used to. It's actually like one of the worst jobs I ever had. So I worked there, like working on like AI. So I was like software engineer. They made jet engines. I think they've made the contribute to like the Harrier fighter jet. They did a lot of like nuclear stuff. Obviously, they've built a lot of missiles. There's a bunch of stuff I can't talk about that I know they made as well. Yeah, it's funny. I went down to the nuclear site once. Just because, like, you know, why not? I was offered the chance. Might as well go and look at a nuclear plant, you know? And so I went, and I was like, huh, what's that? What's that black light up on the wall? What does that do? Because, like, no, you got, like, normal lights, and it's just, like, this random black light on the wall. And I was like, what does that do? And, like, my manager was like, oh, that. If that goes off, that means we're all dead.
Not it!
I was like, oh, okay. So apparently, like a nuclear plant, they have like these black light things, and like if that like triggers, that means like that's it. Like that's like everyone in the vicinity is gone, the town is gone, the city is gone, stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm quite happy to work from home from here on.
Buddy. Yeah, we make things that go vroom.
Yeah, like what?
We make luxury cars and airplane engine.
Oh yeah, they make the cars as well. It's actually technically not true. You've got Rolls-Royce and you've got Rolls-Royce Aerospace, and they're actually different companies, but we'll forgive
Use
it.
those airplane engines to fight the Germans, but I mean, like, who did it that time? Also, we now make electric airplanes and submarines, which are nice.
Oh, like a
Yep.
little tourist submarine? That sounds so fun and peaceful.
Nope.
That's fun, not peaceful. We make all of the UK's nuclear submarines.
They're very peaceful submarines because they're deterrents.
What? Nuclear powered or nuclear armed?
Both. They're nuclear powered and nuclear armed.
Yeah.
They're a nuclear family.
How does that go vroom?
Well, because the propellers go vroom, and when the nuclear missile launches, it goes vroom into
Well, the propellers mostly go vroom. I know that they actually don't go vroom, but
the air. And then when people see a nuclear missile coming, they get in their cars and they go vroom to get away from that. And when it hits the ground, it goes vroom.
That's not vroom, that's boom.
That makes sense. I'm gonna add that to PowerPoint.
Hey, Ball, you still just make mason jars, right, buddy?
Oh, we actually sold that
Ball? I do not know these people. I guess it's like an American brand.
company. We don't do mason jars anymore.
Oh, well, what do you guys make now?
We still do canned packaging, aerospace engineering. We also have a new cup that is very recyclable, which we
I love that a lot of like the big engineering companies, they start off like really weirdly small. They'll be like, yeah, so we made like vending machines, we made a couple blenders, then we did a bunch of aerospace satellite stuff, then we made some new cans.
think is fun.
Well,
Engineering is really cool. I love engineering. I think we should do more of it in school. I think people would find so much fun and enjoyment from like real engineering, like building stuff. Honestly, I think a lot of people have missed out from not being exposed to that stuff.
Aerospace. That includes human-machine interface as well as lasers.
that sounds like
Lasers.
Skynet. What do you do with the human-machine interface?
We used it to help a quadriplegic race car driver drive race cars again.
Yeah.
That's so nice. What do you do with the lasers?
Shutting down bad guys. They can also defend against missiles. We can make you your own customizable satellite. We actually put things on the web and Hubble telescope so we can see the alien enemies before
Oh,
they get here.
cool.
What if the aliens are friendly?
They won't be. That's why we helped design the systems.
Death to the
F-35.
Xenos.
Stop. Go back to the happy helping quadriplegic people thing.
I mean, yeah, with the human-machine interface, we believe people of any ability will now be able to fight aliens.
Yeah, power suits, baby.
Saran wrap? That's really cool.
Yeah, but then we sold it to Johnson & Johnson because we like the other things we do way more.
Well, okay. What else did you make?
We are very passionate about getting people to the hospital. We invented metals that go in car engines that make them more efficient. We also have magnesium
Oh, did they? It's not the rotary engine. They don't make the rotary engine, do they? I thought that was Japanese.
for road flares and then bromine for medicines.
Well, that all sounds good, but can't bromine also be used for
Tear gas. And
Yeah, I was about to say. It's funny, like Bosch, like the European brand, like a lot of like washing machines and stuff like that. They have ties like the chemical gas for like World War One and Two Germany. So funny.
chlorobenzene that we made along with the phenol could also be used in explosives. We also ended up doing aircraft parts in plastics, which we thought were neat.
okay.
Nice.
After World War II, you stopped with all the death things, right?
No, we were just warming up.
Define warming up.
We produced plutonium triggers for nuclear bombs. We also did napalm and
What?
Agent Orange during Vietnam. A lot of people stopped because they had moral and ethical concerns, but we couldn't find any of them.
A lot of people stopped because they had moral and ethical concerns. We didn't.
So we did them anyway.
That is all literally
Someone's got to do it. I mean,
warming up. What else?
Then we purchased Union Carbide, the people that are responsible for the largest chemical disaster in Indian history. But we didn't do it, but we wanted to buy them so that we could take credit for it eventually.
What? You had enough problems on your own.
We might have done some tax evasion. We might have poisoned a river in Michigan, and we almost for sure
God.
definitely did not poison a town in Colorado.
how do you do that? How does a company still like survive? If you poison like an American town, surely that is enough to like give you the death sentence. Like,
Anything
you know?
since saran wrap that actually helps people.
Yeah, we made silicones.
How does that help?
Fake tits. We're the only company that can say this because we've done both. Your fake titties are the bomb.
This is on behalf of everybody, everywhere.
Why did you do this? Wait, was I the villain?
Subaru, what do you make, buddy?
They make some really nice cars. I'll say that. Like the more expensive ones are really nice. Like the BRZ, I think that looks really cool. They win a lot of rallies. Don't know what else they do.
We started out making scooters out of airplane parts, but apparently now we just make cars for lesbians, which doesn't make a lot of
This is why I'm saying the expensive cars are the cool ones.
sense to me. Like, how do you make cars specifically for lesbians?
I'm honestly not sure, but what else do you make?
We make the AH-64D
They make attack helicopters. Is that the Apache?
attack helicopter.
Yeah.
What? Why?
Oh, we make them specifically for Japan, which makes sense because we used to make them
What?
during that big war thing that we don't like to talk about.
You didn't bomb Pearl Harbor, did you?
And we also made anime,
Why did you make
Yeah.
anime?
so that people forget about that time we bombed Pearl Harbor.
It's funny that a lot of Japanese companies, they invest in so many different avenues, but they only invest in Japanese avenues. It's not like American companies where they go like all over the world. Japan is like very Japan focused, like for their investments.
Hey, Samsung, what do you make, buddy?
Will he talk about the illegal cobalt mining? Will they talk about the political and social pressure Samsung exhumes upon South Korea?
Yeah, we make cell phones and washing machines.
Do you make anything that blows up on purpose?
Cell phones?
Yes.
What?
We make the K9 Thunder self-propelled artillery.
You make
What?
a gun that shoots dogs at people?
That shoots 155 millimeter artillery shells, roughly 60 kilometers.
God damn.
Isn't that almost the exact distance from the South Korean capital to the
Yeah. They build their weapons precisely based on their aim at North Korea.
Korean border?
What? That's crazy. What a total random coinky-dink.
I really don't understand how North Korea is like militarily, technologically capable of even standing up to South Korea. I know that obviously they have nuclear and that is the big deterrent, but other than that, I can't imagine them having anything. I've seen some of their weapons that the North Koreans have been with like the Russians in in Ukraine, and the Russians are looking at their weapons and laughing at them.
What else do you make?
Oh yeah, we make computers, printers, refrigerators, washing machines, high polymer chemicals. We do nanotechnology, biomedical engineering.
Is there anything you don't do?
Though we've been accused of it, we definitely don't have slush funds that control people in the South Korean government.
There we go, we covered it, huh? No mention about the illegal cobalt mining though. Nice. This guy is really good. I really like the style of his videos. They're really informative as well. It's interesting that I knew some of them, but like completely missed the ball on some of the others. That is really cool. Links in the description, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and don't forget that I live stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and I shall catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.